Welcome back to the SportsView. I'm Sherita.
And I'm DelseyD.
And we're here with Miss Qiana Martin. So in the last segment, you talked about how you hurt yourself, you tore your ACL. So Delsey was mentioning how a lot of kids probably just give up after that. So do you have any inspirational words or advice for kids that tend to want to throw it all away after that?
I think many times when an injury like that occurs, especially where you have so many people saying, oh, it's not going to be the same, right. I think you should always see your obstacles as an opportunity. And for me, ironically enough, I tore my other ACL in high school, and I always felt that my rehabilitation process, I did not put full effort into it. Mm-hmm. And so the day before I tore my ACL, I was telling my younger sister, I said, you know, if I had to do it all over again, this is the one thing I would change. And so the following day when I tore my ACL, I said, well, now I have the opportunity to act on what I just said. Mm-hmm. And so I just made a point to work really hard and see that, you know what, something good is going to come from this. Even if it's that I'm forced to be able to use my left foot a lot, dribbling and shooting, which was something that I was always hesitant to do, which is something very common for soccer players. You have your dominant foot and you're always using that foot and you don't want to practice as much with the other one. Right. So if you use it as an opportunity, you'll be surprised what will come from that.
Right. Okay.
Well, I know since we, giving advice to the different kids and stuff, traveling overseas, how did your family handle that, especially you being away from home and your parents, like, my baby's going overseas, or even going to Miami, to train for 2 weeks, that gets, especially in today's economy, for one, and how the times are to let your kids go away to overseas to travel and train. How did they deal with that, and what would you give advice about letting your kids go overseas too?
Well, first of all, my family was very shocked. A lot of people did not necessarily know about my soccer dream. Okay. Because I was very protective over my goal. Sometimes you can't necessarily share that with everybody because they might not necessarily understand the purpose or the passion that you have. And so when I showed them the ticket and I said I'm leaving in a couple of weeks, it was an adjustment process for everyone. But I will tell you this, it has totally changed the trajectory of our family. Now I hear my younger cousins or my uncles say, Qiana went and lived in Brazil. Right. You can definitely go down the street to college. It's okay to leave home. You're going to be okay. And I can also give them advice on, you know what, if you're having a hard time adjusting, these are some of the things that you can do. Know that sending your kids off to experience a new environment is going to bring out strength in them that they didn't even know that they had. There was a lot of things that I encountered during my time in Brazil, especially with the culture shock of the first 3 months that I was there, that now I fully understand how people can come back to the United States from other countries and just take advantage of every opportunity that they have, because we really do have it really great here.
And I tell people that all the time. From traveling, you see the difference. Well, we're going to definitely give people all your information when we come back, where they could go see the different programs that's here in Atlanta and throughout the U.S. and your websites, all your information. I know you guys will know, well, where do we find her? How do we get in touch with her? So we'll have all of that when we come right back.